Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh. How do you feel about that? I feel great about that. And that one too. Well, first on this meal, we'll start with the rice, because it takes the longest to cook. Rice-a-roni, rice-a-roni, that San Francisco treat. Ding! Yeah. All right. You'll be my rice-a-homie? Maybe not. Maybe you lost some rice-a-homies with that. I lost the rice-a-homies. Well, I'll get a rice-a-homegirls then. Ooh. 1 2/3 cups of water. But I break the rules, you know? I put almost 2 cups. Why? So that the rice does not dry out, so it stays juicy. I like a juicy rice. Let me correct. I like it juicy. Yeah. I like it juicy. I like it juicy. Okay. Then we have, yeah, I don't like watery rice. It's not like, you know, when, you know, adults notice when people, you know, fuck up on cooking. But man, children really do. Because children are like, what the fuck? Right? So, like, children, you know how, like, children, they say stuff that maybe adults might hold back? Yeah. They're like, oh, Aunt Trudy's fat. And, you know, they blurt out shit. And then the parents like, don't say that about Aunt Trudy, right? But they'll hurt her feelings. Yeah, so I'll put the seasoning in there. Ooh. So when you're a little kid, you notice when people can't cook worth of shit. Okay. Yeah. Little kids notice that shit. You know, like, unless they're just eating junky food all the time because they live with, you know, people who don't know shit about cooking or food. So, yeah, kids notice when the meal is bullshit. Yeah. They do know. Da, 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 da. Yeah. So kids notice when the food is not quality. Yeah. And kids usually eat junk food all the time. They eat candies and snacks and crackers and just junk and junk and junk and junk. I mean, a lot of kids just eat junk. Sugar, it's like sugar and carbs the whole time. And, you know, some McDonald's, it's just like pure shit. It's pure fat, salt, and sugar. But then adults have to stop eating that shit, or not as much as kids can consume, because we don't have young bodies anymore. And so, okay, so we put 1 tablespoon of butter. We put almost 2 cups. Yeah. I don't want a watery rice. I want a juicy rice. So let's go ahead and do it. A medium soft combined rice mix, special seasoning, water. Bring it to a boil. Okay. Put the boil on. Yeah. What's up, Tube? What's going on out there? Tube? Now, when you spend too much time in adult land, you forget that about stuff, and I could barely remember it. But when we were kids in our lunches back in the 1980s, 1990s, for the millennial generation anyway, maybe some 90s kids, Generation Zs, maybe they remember. But I said, Tula reminds me of something, so I keep calling her Teddy Bear and Chewbacca and Baby Chewbacca and Chewtula and all that stuff. But then I thought, oh, I hadn't thought about that in a long time. Teddy Grahams. And I used to eat the shit out of that when I was a kid. Teddy Grahams. Yeah, that's what she looks like. She looks like a Teddy Graham. And, or you call her Teddy Rupskin. That's real old. But, yeah, Teddy Grahams. I'd have the cinnamon Teddy Graham. I'd have the fucking honey Teddy Graham. I'd have the fucking, all the Teddy, all the fucking flavors of that shit. Yeah, so when you get in too much time in adult world, adult life, an adult might forget what they used to eat when they were a kid. All the junk and all the snacks and all the sugar and all the crackers and shit. I'm not saying an adult should eat like a little kid and get chicken nuggets and fucking macaroni and cheese and load up on Teddy Grahams and toaster strudel. So sometimes it's not in life interesting what people remember, it's what people forget. I still forget things because I have to, even though I have a photographic eidetic memory. So, just by the nature of being a mortal being, I have to forget things. Otherwise, I'd just be stuck in my own head, and there'd just be so much packed in, I couldn't move on. Dun, dun. Yeah. Okay. We got that. Got the rice going. Rice. Gravy. Boom, boom, da boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Well, I'm glad my uncle's all right. He's not wandering the streets of Austin homeless. Yeah. I guess that's the danger thing, is if an elderly develops Alzheimer's disease, severe dementia, they might end up, being in a hospital, like, let me the fuck out of here, and like running out the hospital, the memory care facility or whatever, and they start running on the streets, like, for their freedom. That's just because they don't remember who they are, and they don't remember why they're there, who they are, what their history is. They don't remember their purpose. They don't remember their family or friends, and then they get agitated because they can't remember, and so they're like, "Why can't I remember these like basic facts about myself?" Just like these basic facts. All right, cover and reduce heat to low. All right, so we go on the low down dirty shame. Or for you 90s kids, living with you, girl, is like being low. Hey, 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 it's like being stoned. The band's called Cracker. Yeah. Hey, don't you want to go down like some junkie cosmonaut? Yeah, that was a jam back in the day, huh? And yesteryear. That was the jam back in the day. Let's say more contemporary 21st century English. That was quite the banger. Okay, so here we go. I got the can opener, but it's a self opener. Oh well. Well, that's cool. Just pop it open like a beer. Here's my Coors. I mean, my green beans. Hey, I love you too, Mom. Making din din. Making dinny din. Getting it rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. What? Yeah, just getting her into gear. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah, getting her into gear. Yeah. All right. No rush. Hello? Telephone? Alexander Graham Bell? Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell. Yeah. Oh. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Yeah, that's a good one, dude. They don't make music like they used to. You know what I mean? They don't make good music anymore. What's going on? What's the deal with this robot world shit? I would like to pre-order my robots, please. The pleasure model. Ooh, the pleasure model replicant Nexus 6. Oh yeah. I want the Daryl Hannah model. Ooh. No, I want the Eva Green model. Yeah. The hottest Bond girl was Eva Green. Yeah. That Eva Green. Yeah, she was the hottest chick to ever be a Bond girl. Knock on counter right there. Oh yeah. Do you want to go down like some Chinese astronauts? The astronauts. Ooh. Okay, so let's get it seasoned. It's the reasoning for the seasonings. Ooh. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, get that garlic salt. Ooh. Like Santa's sleigh. The reindeer, the sleigh bells. We're going to put up our Christmas stuff this weekend. And the Christmas tree. And the wreaths. And Santa Claus. And the bells. And the angels. We're going to put up baby Jesus. No, just kidding. We're not going that far. I'm joking around. Hey, people got excited about the baby Jesus, huh? Always excites me. No, I'm not going to sing Old Dirty Bastard by the Wu-Tang Clan. Big baby Jesus. Even though that was funny back in the day. So my friend was playing Wu-Tang Clan on what this ancient device called a CD player in his car. And it was like Old Dirty Bastard. It was like before a work shift. It was early in the morning. And he was like, it's Wu-Tang Clan. It's Old Dirty Bastard. And I was like, what? Okay, put that pepper on it. Okay. Yeah. We have better pepper. It's just this is some stuff we were using, so I'm kind of just using it all, and then we'll switch to the good shit. Yeah. It's the good shit. Huh? It's the good shit. Lolly Scott. Ooh, it's the good shit. Lolly Scott. Ooh. Oh, I got it. Okay. But the good shit lollipop. Yeah, that's what they call a catchy tune. For sure. 3 Chinese astronauts. Oh, well, I'm glad they haven't had the first deaths in space, like Marilyn Manson. Dead astronauts in space. We'll never get out of here. We'll never get out of here. Dead astronauts in space. Is that from that's from Mechanical Animals? I think so. Yeah, that's a classic one. Marilyn Manson. We haven't had dead astronauts in space so far, huh? But it's gonna happen. Somebody one day is gonna eat the dust exploring space. It's gonna happen one day or another. And might be in a cosmic storm, might be in a dust storm on Mars, might be a failed spaceship. Some people are just gonna die out there. Yeah, in space. I know people have died in Earth, the Columbia and the Challenger disaster. Columbia disaster was 2003. Challenger was 1986. I think so. Yeah. So if I put in the Google search or AI or whatever, and I said, "Have any astronauts ever died in space?" Would it be another space agency or like barbecue in space? Oh, barbecue in space. Space, the final frontier. We need Buzz Light beer on this. Ooh. Okay. Get the butter around and round and round and round. Okay. A little bit of that olive oil. Cover you in oil by AC/DC. I know that's one of your favorites. Cover you in oil. Oh yeah. Cover you in oil. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I like that one actually. Cover you in oil. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, electricity really isn't a fuel, is it? I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I could have gasoline and I'd be fine. And I have propane to cook with. And so I have tangible gas. You know, that actually, it's a physical product. Petroleum, gas, oil. I realized that I actually have something. Electricity, kind of like a fair weather friend. It's there sometimes. Sometimes it's not. It's not old reliable, is it? Yeah. Do I really have electrons? Not really. It's not like I have like, oh, look, I have my electron generation machine. Oh, look, I got it. Yeah, don't worry about a power outage because I got electrons. What do they have if the power grid goes out? A gas-powered generator. So you still need gas. Yeah. Okay. I guess I could solve that problem with a solar powered generator, and I could turn photons from the sun into electrons that could do work. Yeah, solar power. Okay. But solar power is not reliable because of clouds and weather that block the sun. So if there's storms after a hurricane, if it's cloudy, then I'm foobarred. I guess it's back to Old Faithful, I guess. Petroleum, hydrocarbons, gasoline, the black gold, Texas tea. Back to old faithful. All right. Simmer this down just a little bit. Okay, have any humans died in outer space? Now, I could be wrong. Okay. Say that. Let's go to Chat GPT, right? That'd be a quick one. Or you could Google it. Let's just go Chat GPT. Just for the... Okay. Many humans died in outer space. No human has ever died while exposed to outer space itself, the vacuum outside a spacecraft. But people have died while their spacecraft were in space. Soyuz 11, 1971. Oh, okay. All right. Ooh. Okay, so I was sort of right. I said I didn't know Russian space history. So I said that already, that I don't know Russian space history that well, except for, yeah. Challenger shuttle broke apart after launch, 1986. Columbia, 2003. Shuttle disintegrated during reentry. Right. All crew deaths in these events happen within Earth's atmosphere, not in space. Okay. All right. Well, looks like I was right. I didn't even need to consult necessarily, except for that Russian tidbit that I didn't know about, because I don't know I just know about, like, the first man in space was Russian, cosmonaut. So the first U.S. man in space, John Glenn. Yeah. Oh, so the Soyuz went into space, and then the cabin, there was a malfunction, it depressurized, and then when it came back to Earth, they found their dead bodies, the Soviets. Okay, what's going on? Get the green beans and the rice kind of stirred up. Yeah, stir it up. Ooh, that plate out right there. Making the pork chops. Yeah, we ran out of propane, but we'll refill it. It costs. Yeah. I think it's going to be hot in the 80s, so we'll probably refill it right before the Texas version of winter. So. Mega Millions tonight, $965 million. Yes, indeed. Nice. Very tasty. You got 9 minutes on the rice. What would I do with $1 billion? You know, the Swedish girls are looking really good these days. I know Sweden itself is overrun by migrants, but they still make some nice girls over there, though. They got a lot of nice girls. What? Welcome to the Sizzler. 5 o'clock somewhere. God bless. Yeah. Peace. Have a fabulous Friday and weekend, of course.